Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't commit to the completely optimal style. Like he wants to
I
make
know
it
what you
work.
mean.
He wants to make it work in multiple ways, and especially in a more exciting way. But we're gonna see him already on game 1 versus KZ
Oof.
here.
And already at 75%. Big combo for him. Oof. Yeah, Hbox definitely, I feel like he is not a particularly campy player these days. I think he is down to scrap. I don't know how much of it has to do with him streaming and stuff like that. But yeah, the onus is definitely on KZ to first and foremost make Hbox, you know, put some fear in it, because you know, as far as Hbox is concerned, there's only one Peach that's ever beaten, and this one ain't it. So yeah, we'll see what KZ can bring to the table.
Finds a Stitch Face early. He's gonna nair first.
Big.
Ooh.
Oh, crouches under it.
Ouch. Misses the up smash. That's gonna be a free punish for KZ here. Good nair. Yeah, he's getting close to kill percent. He's actually grinded this stock much further, but I'm liking these edge cancels we're seeing from Hbox. Finally finds the up smash out of shield there. Little solo battle-esque, I gotta say, when he's spamming these edge cancels.
Yeah, definitely. We saw a lot of that player. Some at 10 in the EU bracket.
Good to KZ for bring the stock back real quick. Even finds the first 24 here. But it's this situation we're talking about that is so difficult for Peach. We feel like it's really tough to get through the wall that Puff can provide. It comes down to Peach's tricky platform movement and even using wave dash just to modulate kind of when she's going to actually get into the air. But I totally know what you mean. Missed rest from Hbox.
Dude. Yeah, he pulled one turnip, I guess maybe hoping it could be a they could get a Stitch or a Bob-omb or something, you know. But dude, Hbox in the lead right now.
But like we're saying, Hbox can't just back air. He has to back air well. He can't get caught up by Kalamazhu having tricky platform movement or wave dashes just throwing him off, like I was saying.
He'll get over him or he'll get under him. Yeah, that's right. And right now, KZ is the one that's whiff punishing Hbox on a lot of these approaches that Hbox is doing. But edge guard opportunity. Oof, okay.
This is gonna be tough to recover here. I like that side B stall from Hbox. Battlefield ledge, man.
All right.
I'm starting a petition, Toph. We gotta fix the battlefield ledge.
Fix it.
Fix the ledge. Hashtag.
Hashtag. Wow.
Yeah.
Float and air out of shield. The only way you can do an air out of shield holding the turnip is the float and air, and you know, it's a little slower, but fast enough to catch Hbox there. Hbox, but you know, the reason he gets caught by that is because kind of like we talked about, he's playing this close quarter style. It does feel like he's down to scrap with the Peach right now, you know?
Yeah, finds a really good aerial to grab at low percent, but KZ just going right back in. Knows that he wants to take any disadvantaged state that Hbox gives him, especially when he's not in the air already. Just barely clipping Hbox with nair there. If you can find a lot more of those, that'd be a great way to build damage. Finds two more.
Dude, dead even right now, neck and neck.
Oh, great air dodge.
Oh,
and Hbox is
he's
low.
Out of jumps. Okay.
Yeah. It's never really gonna end up on a kill, but we're looking to see how much damage KZ can get from that edgeguard situation.
Exactly, yeah, because he gets the downer in air, and any damage is great damage in a floaty matchup, because you're usually not gonna get them, you're not gonna edgeguard them, but Puff will die, you know, at 100 if the character takes like a nair or something. So.
Really surprised at how close KZ has kept this game 1 here.
Oh, he's playing great, yeah. It really looks like he studied the matchup, and you know. I mean, him and Prince Abu are still buddies, so I would not be surprised if they've been warming up, you know, or Prince Abu getting, maybe giving him some tips. Oh, what a forward air!
I know that must have been a missed input from Hbox. I gotta imagine. Oh, the turnip almost providing for a situation there.
That would have been big.
Good dash attack by Hbox. Let's see how KZ chooses to recover. Just tries to fight his way in.
Yeah. I mean, it's got its places, right? Doing a forward like that, there are times when that will work. Oh wow,
grab. Yeah, not too much damage, and
the DI is there.
Yeah, really good DI. I thought that was going to be a kill. KZ might struggle to find this kill here, depending on how patient Hbox wants to play this, but finally finds Hbox on the ground and just shield pressures him with nair.
Doesn't it feel like KZ is getting a lot of nairs where Hbox is grounded next to him? And I gotta tell you, like, if there's one spot, like right there,
Yeah.
Puff doesn't.
Oh!
Oh my God! He doesn't let me finish.
He
my
finds it.
sentence.
Nope.
He finds it.
He
Up
finds it.
tilt rest.
HBox have been going for a couple
This
of
looks
those
doable
setups.
though. This looks super doable. Kyle can definitely do it. I think after that game 1, I'm feeling not the worst about. In fact, so I kind of have the built-in instant replay because my other monitor I have the Twitch stream, which is a couple seconds behind, obviously from our broadcast. I remember the last set that Armada really ever went all peach against HBox. I remember it felt like it was neck and neck every game. And every single game, HBox basically clutch boxed him by doing an empty land up tilt, and then the up tilt connects because they drop their shield and then rest.
Right.
And that is exactly how that game ended. I think it is the one thing, if you're trying to beat HBox with Peach, because I saw it when Armada played him many years ago, you cannot give him those empty land up tilts. He will look for those. Let him grab you. If you're shielding and he lands next to you, I think you just let him grab you. It's not that bad.
I was going to say that the empty hot grab is such a rough mix-up, but that's almost fighting game community advice. You want to take the throw.
Think about take the throw. Take
the throw versus HBox and don't let yourself get rested.
Just take the throw.
It's such a numbers game in this floaty matchup. Kazu can stay in it like we saw, but if one rest happens per game, I don't know if it's doable for Kazu.
It's not doable. Exactly. But to go back to what I think Kazu's doing well and what's kind of working out for him is, like, you know, Puff sucks on the ground. Puff is a very arrow-based character, but the out-of-shield game kind of blows. You got to wave dash out of shield, you got to roll or spot dodge. And Kazu's getting a lot of great nairs on HBox shielding or, like, crouching. If you got to keep that up, he's looking solid.
Yeah. Well, it's just impressive that Kazu's even able to find him, to find HBox stuck on the ground in the first place. That's a credit to his turnip spacing and overall movement. Because HBox would want to be in the air at all times if possible.
Yeah, agreed.
KZ going high here on the recovery. Yep, definitely get on the other side of Puff here and use back air, the superior aerial for coming down. Good run-up shield here by KZ. Really good defense.
Float airs out of shield.
Yeah, fast.
Gotta say, HBox landing, the fact that KZ is getting float airs out of shield pretty much means that HBox is landing right on his shield, not spacing the area, you know? Which, I mean, yeah, that's something he could do differently. But yeah, he's down to scrap right now, HBox.
A good forward air situation from KZ, but HBox just finds a good jump out. Down smash! Yeah. Oh, and he finds a stitch for next stock? Or no, sorry. He might have to use it here. Might have to use it here.
Oh, if he got that forward air, you were gonna be right. It was gonna be next stock.
He almost wants to throw it away now, Toph. Hey!
He gets it. Pick it up.
Yeah! He might get one more throw. It's pretty low on life. Okay. Jeez.
Okay. That's a sigh of relief for HBox right there.
Nice back air down smash. That's a tough shield situation for Puff to get out of. And Nair forward air. That's a really rare combo in this matchup.
Oh, and he's just spacing around that pound, too.
Everyone's getting so fast with these double jump cancels, too. His movement is becoming really hard for HBox to track.
Everyone knows about the HBox pounds at this point, I feel like it's like the thing that... It's one of these things that everyone's talking about now, you know? Me and Zane on commentary at Summit, he called the exact moment he pounded. You know, everyone's clued onto those now.
That's not to say they're not effective once in a blue moon, though. But yeah, if you have a read on it, it's very hard to get a land on it.
Yep. Big Nair.
Gonna need one or two more to close out the stock.
Oof. Oh, great call with the up smash out of shield. It's a little tricky. Oh no, the DI. But
barely living. Ooh. HBox did not expect him to throw out one of Peach's slowest moves and just slowly float towards him.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a shield poke or he actually dropped a shield at the last second. It could have been either.
Maybe he tried to jump out.
Drill up smash is going to do it.
Still blows my mind that is a confirm, but we've seen HBox hit it thousands of times now. It is solid.
Solid. Yeah, especially against floaties where really valuable to be able to connect an up smash like that. Still, though, Kazu in the lead.
Oh!
No way, but he's living.
Perfect DI there on the rest. Even going to get a couple damage. HBox missing his tech, strangely enough, coming down there. Oof. Yee! Who wanted to back air first there? KZ just decides to roll backwards. But HBox with great pressure on this stock. Drill.
Oh!
3, 4.
Ah, he missed it.
One,
Then
two, many
Casey
toes.
dash attacking his shield.
Could have rested that even.
Oh my god. There's the up air from Hbox.
Yep, Keizu is a bit too high percent to be playing around with aerials like that. He needs to find a safe way down.
Bro, insane that downer almost looks like an infinite the way Hungrybox does
Yeah.
it. Just
There has to be an
bonkers.
answer, but it's escaping me right now. Maybe just a buffer roll is what we want to see from Keizu.
Buffer roll, yeah, you smash the eye out as the first step for sure. Okay,
Good
big
back air.
but the DI was definitely there on that one.
Yep. Ooh, Keizu's trying to find this Nair a little too aggressively. I think Hbox is ready for it this time. Great shield from Hbox.
Edging him out in these little interactions.
Keizu's looking for that last aerial for the stock. Hbox not giving it to him. Great dash attack on his jump out.
Ooh, reverse
Okay.
forward air.
This is going to be
Last
tough, though, so
block. Yeah. Oh,
One
some
Nair.
damage here. Good roll
Yep,
from
good
Hbox,
damage.
though.
Ooh, Keizu is trying so hard to find a clean hit.
Oh, wow. What a Nair out of the corner from Casey.
Yeah, but
now
Hbox
he's
finds a strong
recovering.
forward air. Ooh, we are at a 2-0 for Hbox.
Well placed backer on that edge guard.
No rest KOs that match, but just a solid game plan from Hbox all the way through. Just really effective back air spacing throughout the whole match. Keizu worked his ass off. I feel for the man there on that. Could have gone either way. We're headed to a game 3 now. Man, and what is it that Live can bring to the matchup?
That
Keizu's
Kyle
not
can
doing.
kind of yeah. Ooh, well, some damage there. As long as it really does feel like when Keizu hits center stage when he man, you know what the well
It just takes like 25.
I think he wanted to down smash him into the turnip and then potentially get a follow up hit, which didn't quite happen, but I mean you still take a fair bit of damage, which is nice. Oh, nice grab there from Hbox. Edge guard scenario. Oh, I thought we were gonna see the the chain downers again. Yeah, I mean, Case is looking fine.
Yeah.
Right there, I think that was for sure a float nair out of shield that he just kind of missed the input on. F throw, not going to kill off the top yet.
Wow, this is how hard he has to grind in these stocks. That Nair was not even strong enough
Yeah.
to kill. He got maybe the middle hitbox of it, not strong enough.
Right.
Oh,
There it is.
finally.
Boom. Yeah,
Yeah, but
deleted.
finding those Nairs is so difficult when Hbox is spacing well. Great first stock, though, from Keizu.
I feel like this is tough for Kyle
Ooh!
Keizu when he's. Oh my god! And he went for a read too. This seems really tough when he's in when he's behind, but when he's in the lead, it's looking pretty okay. When he can just kind of hold center stage. Oh, I love the turnip to make it back to the stage.
Throw down was a great choice there.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's really difficult to make your way down against Puff. And yeah,
Agreed.
Keizu's finding tons of extra credit, already at 60% on this stock.
Yeah.
For a floaty matchup, that is a huge lead.
For sure.
And Keizu just gonna take his time. Yep, just go straight over Hbox.
Yeah, Keizu's honestly looking great. Can't really criticize anything he's doing in particular. You know, it's just it's a slow grind, and he's down to do that even when he's in these disadvantageous situations. Look at the float height, not giving Hbox the easy up air.
Oh wow,
What a decision!
that's a move you
Dude.
rarely see in competitive play, but you gotta wonder if it has a couple applications. Good use by Keizu. But now we gotta watch out for Hbox attempting a rest here. I felt like he was fishing for it with that weak Nair. Keizu just playing this so safely, doesn't give Hbox easy back airs or up airs at all. Just great movement. And that up air, or sorry, Nair was not DI'd perfectly by Hbox. Keizu up a clean stock here. Winky face turnip.
That was all right. It's pretty good.
It does 11.
Ooh. Yeah, not bad. Combos too into an aerial. Oh. I don't even know if that force.
Hbox rolls out. Yeah, Keizu can easily float above that. I don't know what Hbox was going for really.
Might have been. Oh, there you go. So he SDIs out of the drill that time, I think, and gets a grab off of it. So
Keizu's finding the counterplay to this drill chain. There's no way it can be real, Toph.
No. Yeah, absolutely
I
not.
can't live in that world, but HBox cleans out that stock pretty well. It's definitely doable for him if he could just find a couple more clean back airs. Oh, that up till he's so
Right?
glad that traded. If that didn't trade, that was an easy rest for HBox.
Definitely. And the important thing too is it actually got Kalamazhu to percent right. He's gonna reach a point where the up tilt doesn't combo into the rest anymore. So it becomes less of a concern. So Keizu just has to watch for that at the low percents.
Ooh, crazy forward smash from HBox going under Keizu's grounded turnip throw. Oh, and this aerial game, Toph. Barely spacing each other out.
Big punish though, baiting out the shield grab. Right, HBox with the first real deficit he's had.
I know, yeah. First good lead for Keizu. Let's see how he stretches it. I'm loving this back air spacing. Nair pressure on shield, making it real difficult for HBox to jump out. Wow, great timing to come down on float, scaring him with down air and then getting fair on his jump out.
Yeah.
Oh, but
wow.
Maybe missed the eye on that back air. Great aggressive edge guard by HBox. We're on last stock.
Man, that float air, he's getting so much.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about, Toph. The HBox pound is actually good.
Yeah. It's got uses for sure. HBox. Okay, Keizu now, I mean, taking some damage. Also sort of at a percent where it's hard to combo in a rest though, so
right.
In some ways it's kind of nice for him actually, but he does have to worry about getting edge guarded.
HBox.
Oh my god.
This could be a huge edge guard.
Sneaks under him, but that second back air.
Oh, this is rinse repeat for HBox. Side beat is stall. Ooh! Oh!
He's got to mix him up somehow, but the problem is
go
he's taking
past
so
him.
much
Go
damage.
past him, Keizu. Ooh! Oh, this is all HBox here. He just needs one more strong arrow to close this set out. Spell. Oh!
He's got a turnip in hand again. He's comfortable. Dude, down to the wire.
I'm not even sure Puff's kill percent here. There we go!
Oh
my god.
Big nair, dude. Big nair. I actually think those little turnips that Keizu was hitting him with actually ended up mattering a lot. Because a little less percent, that last nair, I think HBox is living that. And he could have survived for much longer.
Even just the light nair that Keizu landed that did maybe 7%, that could have been the difference on that nair finally killing. What a nail biter. HBox actually made a full stock comeback in the last stock there, but Keizu barely recovered on that ridiculous edgeguard scenario. And finding a big combo to start this game out. Oh my goodness. Lucky he didn't get rested there. Yeah, whenever you see Puff land the up tilt, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah. That's what Juan is looking for.
Ooh. And HBox trying to actually shield drop approach. He's experimenting with that, it looks like, but Keizu has covered the distance really well.
Yeah, he's just backing off, you know. He's saying you can go for these tricks, these platform tricks, but I'm just gonna hold center stage, hold the line.
Oh my goodness, he's actually boxing him out so well here, Toph.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's gonna KO Dreamland, dude.
Keizu's playing incredible this game.
I gotta tell you, a 45-second Peach Puff stock on Dreamland, ouch, and that damage is insane.
Yeah, that's like double time if we're seeing a full stock happen that quickly. That combo I can't go crazy enough over that Keizu landed. It started off with nair turnip into a jump forward air. This is a ridiculous edge guard. Oh!
Dead?
Wait. Oh, okay. Great roll up by HBox. Yeah, that was a couple frames away from Keizu being able to grab ledge.
Yeah, Keizu definitely made it tough for him. It looked free for a second, but just him landing and getting his double jump back made it so that HBox did have to kind of time that pretty well.
CC down smash there by Keizu. He'll take any of those that he can get.
And the turnips, honestly, the turnips make this not easy for HBox. Ooh, wow, that pound could have been bad.
Ooh!
No rest, huh?
That's what I was thinking. I was wondering where the rest was after that up air. Ooh, HBox covering everything. You cannot air dodge through this man right now. That's gonna be it. What a vicious edge guard from HBox. Did not let Keizu even breathe.
Brutal stuff.
Yeah, he's up in this game. Phantom back air on the shield poke
Phantom shield poke, yeah.
Just a little extra damage, for a treat. Just
For a good
HBox.
measure.
God, KZ working so hard to space in with these back airs and nairs.
Yeah, HBox is really taking the platforms. Wow!
Wow.
But the moment he touches ground, Kazu is ready. Kazu not phased, dude.
It's gonna be a trade whenever KZ can find these kills, but he will take a trade if that's what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
And KZ has another full 2 stocks ahead of him, I should say. Grind his way back in this floaty match.
Yeah, but I mean, having an even stock count though makes it so much nicer. You know, you don't feel like you're so pressured to try to approach HBox on the platforms. You can take your stray hits here and there, and it might be enough to even up the score, even pull him in the lead.
But Toph, HBox has flipped the switch here. He's no longer deciding to do any unsafe approaches.
Yeah.
Really just using the platform structure of the stage to avoid KZ here.
Oh my god, but Kazu in the lead again. It feels like HBox camps him out on the platforms for 10-15 seconds, and as soon as he comes down, Kazu's actually ready for it. I think for a long time, when we'd see these kind of grindy sets with HBox on Dreamland, people would get rattled and they'd get phased, but Kazu's keeping his cool, which is very impressive.
Yeah, gonna find a forward air here. He just needs 1 or 2 more to close out this stock. Ooh, HBox stuck in his shields.
Wow, dude. I am
Wow. That's a huge pickup there.
I am so impressed right now.
Me too, man. And look at this pressure! Oh, he got top of shields!
I was ready for it. I was ready for it.
That's an instant kill on Puff if she loses her shields. We almost never see it.
He gets his shield up though, and he gets a shield grab.
This is huge extra credit.
And
another forward air.
Kalamazhu
HBox is getting frustrated.
Get out of my house.
Yep.
You go cap those platforms if you want. When you're ready to come down,
Yep.
I will be ready for you.
HBox is playing so frustrated after he lost that one situation. He's just been running in with stray aerials, and Kalamazhu is batting him away time for time. Oh my god. We're going to game 5 here.
Dude, what am I seeing right now?
Kalamazhu is
What am I
transitioning
seeing right now?
into a new galaxy, a new level of Peach play, channeling the spirit of Armada and Mod here against HBox. This is HBox's counter pick on game 5.
They said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. That was the story
They
for
lied,
years.
And what's crazy is those people were us.
I remember. That's right. Was actually one of those people was Kalamazhu. He was one of those people. He was one of the people that would tell you this matchup's impossible. You know, HBox can't be done. That was him a couple years ago. I remember it. Gave me the whole breakdown.
Now, not done it yet. We can't congratulate him too early because he's only taken it to game 5 here.
And this is when this is for all the marbles. This is for all the marbles.
This would be such a monumental win
Oh,
for the Puff Peach matchup in general, for Kazu's career, for the bracket of this tournament, for SFAT's bracket hopes and winners.
dude, that as well. Honestly, yeah.
This would be the dream bracket for SFAT if he could fight Kazu here instead of HBox.
The way Kazu's playing though, you can't count him out, but you can't count HBox out.
Good point.
And dude, look at the counter pick. Actually, look at HBox saying, you know what? That slow grindy style is actually just not working out for me. We need to fight. So no top platform. No top platform. You know.
HBox eliminating his own top platform. But oh no! Oh! if he was 15% higher, that could have killed, and I would have lost my mind.
That would have been. I mean, I kind of did lose my mind just off of the idea of it, but
Yeah, the 2-platform structure of the stadium actually working out okay for HBox. He loves taking these long full hop approaches off of the platforms.
So one big adaptation HBox has made is that a lot of this nair mileage Kazu's getting is HBox nairing or fairing into his shield unspaced or that, right? You know, even doing a spaced aerial. And then Kazu sees the opportunity to do float aerial out of shield. Because again, if you're holding a turnip, you have to do the float. HBox is
Right,
now
sorry.
actually landing and putting up his shield. So he's saying, okay, I'll let you do the float arrow, but I'm going to be shielding it, so I'm at least not going to take any damage. And I
Right.
do think that's helped him a lot. That's been a big adaptation on his part. But right there, again, as I'm praising him for that, he goes for another aerial and he gets floating aired out of shield again. So
Yeah, but it took a power shield from KZ to find the Nair in that situation.
whoa!
Turnip bounce,
Dude!
extra damage.
Off the turnip bounce, yeah. The creativity
Nair.
right now, or rather, I should just say the game sense from KZ.
Yeah,
is looking
no,
really
he's
great.
He's completely grinded back into this first stock here, and he's one hit away.
Up air would kill. Okay.
Oh,
I thought we might see an upper right there. Hitchbox right above KZ, but
KZ can't pressure in from corner too quickly. He knows. Oh wow, what a great Nair in.
dude, he's getting under him. He's getting under his skin.
I can't believe
Big
we're witnessing
turnip.
this, Toph. This is a ridiculous set if KZ were to win this.
Oh, the homie.
Pulls out a Mr. Saturn. Yeah, it's not going to help him
Oh,
very much.
there he goes. There
Pulls
goes the
turnip.
homie. Yeah.
14% is all he has to work with. He might even take this respawn time in case of a
To
timeout.
think about it. Yeah, just to think about it for a second.
Yeah, why not?
But
Dot
ooh,
Eyes.
Dot Eyes.
Missed.
Dot Eyes does a lot of damage, right? That's like one of the big
It does,
damage ones.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, but man, jeez, this is just
KZ. That was a really good rollout by HBox,
smart roll.
actually.
Yeah, because
Yep.
he went for Nair grab, so it was the right call from HBox. Another Dot Eyes.
Yeah, good hits done.
A little slow to chase down the roll there, but man,
Ooh.
that shield's getting small from HBox.
That's a small Jigglypuff shield right now. Great air dodge in by KZ and finds the Nair to get HBox off of his back.
Oh,
HBox
Oh,
can't
no.
miss too many more lagging moves like that or he's dead.
yeah, he's also got to start DIing better. Like that Nair, if he was 5-10% higher, that would have killed the way he DI'd that. He's got to be. Oh,
How
just
crucial
as I
was it that
say it. How
KZ
many-
sent him
see-
the right direction too?
You see what I'm saying? Like
Ooh.
so much of there it is. So he lands on his
Yep.
shield again, and he puts up the shield that time. He needs to be doing that. He needs to bait that floating
God.
arrow to shield.
What an air dodge recovery from KZ and he just runs past him with down smash. 3-hit down smash. Tons of
That's
extra
the
credit here
this,
for KZ.
that's the story. That's the story of
Oh.
the set. Is whoever plays that adaptation game better on the floating
Right.
arrow to shield is going to win the set. I promise
Well,
you that right now.
HBox has won it with shield grab twice in a row, and I'm wondering if KZ can just tighten it up a little bit. Oh no! Up tilt rest!
Rest.
He finally finds it, Toph. He's doing it again!
He's not out of it though, dude.
Smart roll by HBox to get out of KZ's pressure. It's been so deadly this whole set, but I can't help but think that up tilt rest just
Just
changed the whole
iced.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm iced if I'm KZ there.
Okay, now he roll. Now he buffers the roll.
Oh.
Yeah, I do not want to get up till rested anymore. When you empty land next to my shield.
Right.
Actually, you know the way Case is playing right now, though, still doable. Wow.
Sneaks under.
Beam sword.
Finds a beam sword, one of the rarest pulls.
Yeah,
Not
the rarest.
too much
as
you
a
can
matter
do
of
with it
fact.
though. It's not that it's the best pull, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, it's a great thrown item. You know,
Right.
it definitely hits very hard if you connect with it, but it's more style than anything. Looking for that up tilt.
Wow.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Toph, I don't
Keizu.
understand how he finds his nairs, but he
Up
does. And
tilt
we're on our last
rested,
stock
and
situation.
Yeah, no, his answer is just it's fine. I'll just outplay your neutral 5 times in a row, and
Just
I'll just even up the stock
completely
count.
outplay a Jigglypuff in neutral. Okay, this is last stock of the game. I'm losing my mind on this set
Losing
here,
my mind.
Toph.
It's dead even right now.
If he can find that nair turnip throw into nair, that'd be huge damage for Keizu. Great grab by HBox.
Oh,
but he lost his jump here, Toph.
Yeah.
This could be
And
it.
this is where HBox really okay. Great fastball, but wow, what a run up grab from HBox.
So
Putting
smart.
it.
Keizu!
Holy cow, he's boxing him out. He's boxing him out. We've
damage.
seen Keizu with center stage. What he can do. HBox got to work his way back in here, but
Ugh.
Nair in the dash attack.
Just go high. Just go high. Go right
Go
over
high.
him.
Up air will kill.
Ooh.
Oh, what a grab from Keizu.
HBox just rolls backwards twice, and Keizu's all over him.
Ah! Wow.
HBox takes the set 3-2. Oh, what a close Puff Peach match that was, dude.
Wow.
It all comes down to
dude.
drill up smash at the very end. He's the clutch box.
Keizu.
What are you gonna say? He's the clutch
What are you gonna
box.
say? What are you gonna say? Keizu put it all on
Wow.
the line with that up smash, dude. I mean, I get it. It'll kill. It'll kill if it hits. You know, if you get the good hitbox in particular, but Wow. That
Good
is,
shit to Hungrybox, keeping his winner's journey alive here in the Galint Melee Open.
yeah. Jeez.
This is our first
Wow.
major of the year, and it is
Yeah,
delivering,
I'm
Toph.
getting those major vibes. I'm getting those melee major vibes where we've just got some really intense melee sets. Oh,
Yeah,
giving me
man.
nerd chills, dude. Kazu, man, I feel for him. I really do. It's oh, he had him. He had him. He
Talk
had
about
him.
working your ass off and still just barely coming up short. Kazu really impressed me there in that
Ah,
difficult matchup that Puff Peach is.
mhm.
But HBox is going to be playing SFAT in the winners bracket here for winners finals. Wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
What a set, Toph.
Probably, I mean, absolutely one of the best, one of the most exciting Peach Puff sets I've ever seen. Uh up there with, well, not up there with, not in terms of historical, historical relevance. Of course, the greatest Peach Puff set of all time is Armada Mango from Genesis 1. You can't that's never gonna
Oh,
get me
right,
thrown.
right, 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 right,
It's
right, right.
never gonna
Okay,
get me
yeah, yeah,
thrown.
yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. It's not really on the table. You can't, that's not a
We we
question.
can
But
we can play this game another 50 years. Not sure we're gonna top that one.
not sure we're gonna top that set. But I mean, in terms of the modern era, that was a Peach Puff set for the ages.
So
That was a
why I'm saying Kazu has to work so hard is that he's getting 9 openings per kill versus
yeah, but
Hungrybox spacing his heart out. That is
yeah.
just that's I mean that's just the matchup is what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
But God, what a grind that was. Most matches around the
Here's
5-minute
if
mark.
I'm either of these players, or if I'm a Puff or a Peach main, in particular a Peach main, I think the takeaway for me, the most important interaction that whole set is the float and air out of shield. And the reason it's important, right? The reason it's important is the fastest way Peach can air out a shield is not float and air, right? You spend a little time going into the float. So if you're doing an air out of shield, the fastest way to do it is obviously you're just jumping out of shield and airing as soon as
Right.
possible. But the way Kazu's doing it, especially when he's holding a turnip, he has to do the float and arrow shield. And I don't know off the top of my head what the frame data is, but for example, something that I think HBox tried to do in Game 5, he was experimenting with, is imagine narrowing into the shield and then going for up tilt. It is possible the up tilt actually comes out before Peach can get the float in air. And if that's the case, then that turns into a bit of like a frame trap scenario where HBox could actually use that to catch Kazu going for float and air to shield, and then he could turn it into even a cheeky up tilt rest scenario. So
Oh my
that's some
God.
frame data where if
Yeah.
I'm either one of those players, I would want to look into that ASAP. Like I want to see how reliable that is if I'm
So
HBox.
But
Um,
before we
you
find
know?
out the exacts of that frame data, I need you to go to the
Mm,
commentary Discord chat here and watch this
okay.
HBox
We
pop
got a
off
pop
from his
off.
stream. It's a top 3 HBox pop off free.
Oh, I love a good.
It's
I
such
hope
a
he
good
cussed.
HBox pop off. Oh yeah, he cussed.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Fuck that character.
Wow. Wow. Fuck that character.
That's news to me. I did not know Puff mains were allowed to complain about Peach,
I
but
did not know that either.
That's
I thought
that's
that was
that's
pretty
fair. I mean,
classically a
dude, either player in that matchup, it is such a grind. You have to be ready. You got to be ready when you sign up for that matchup. So I understand HBox's emotions after that set.
I understand too,
Well
dude.
deserved pop off, I would say.
Yeah, something about
Oof.
HBox pop-offs,
They
yeah.
fill the soul with joy. At least my soul.
They
I just
really do. They
they
really
make me a
do.
year younger every time I see one, and we're
Yeah.
gonna see him
Yeah.
continue his journey here in the winners bracket. But